This is my Toyota Sequoia. I bought this thing for only $2,000 a few months ago. Now when I had it, it was ugly. It had a few issues, brakes, check engine light, and some emission issues, but was overall an incredibly solid vehicle for what I got it for. Now over the course of the past few months, I've fixed it and modified it and turned it into what I'd consider the ultimate budget tow rig. Well, now we're adding something to that name. The ultimate budget tow rig and overlander. We've got to build a spare tire mount for this thing. I've had a 5th spare tire for this thing for a while and it's been sitting outside. I also want to build a ladder to access the roof rack, you know? Not very useful when you can't even get up there. We have an upgraded radiator for this thing because this stock radiator, albeit is fine, but not when it's got a hole in it. And we have a bunch of other off-road overlanding tow rig goodies from Borne Offroad by Mitsubishi. I'm talking a bunch of cool storage containers, an awning, a massive awning, and lots of recovery gear, straps, and other things, which now's a good time to say this. I'm selling the Delica. If anyone wants to buy a Delica, camper converted, ready to go on your overlanding adventures, 20K OBO. But that's why this thing is now taking the reins of being both an overlander and a tow rig. I want to use this thing a lot this season. I want to go on lots of events, lots of trips. And so all this stuff is going to combine to make it the perfect package. Let's go and get started and build ourselves a spare tire mount. We're building it back here. Now there's a few things to take into consideration. This opens upwards, so we can't have anything permanently blocking this. And we also have tail lights and reverse lights and brake lights. We don't want to block those either. So here's my idea. Instead of building an entire new bumper, I think I'm going to drill a hole on the top of each side of this bumper, stick a 90-degree tube down there, weld it to the frame, then build a swing out mount that goes across the entire back, spare tire on one side, maybe some gas canisters on the other side, a little pin to lock into place. We have to build it high enough so that it can still swing out when the trailer is attached with its toolbox and stuff. I've already measured all that. And so it's time to start cutting. This stuff smells like Play-Doh. Cutting it smells like Play-Doh. Swear to gosh. There's nothing in our way. Let's go. Hey, hello, hello. Hello. Definitely clears the taillight nicely. Hell yeah. Looks good. Okay. Oh yeah. Look at that. Plenty of clearance.
Yeah, actually, like.
Nice. So now that this side is all tacked together, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off the tacks holding it to the frame, weld it up, grind it down, paint it, paint every part besides the actual seam where we have to weld it. And then while that dries, we can start on the next side, and then we can start on the actual swinging out part that connects the two sides. Jeez. That was a little scary. Yes, I have a welding table over there, but getting the welder over there takes time. I'm in a hurry because I didn't tell you guys, but I actually have an overlanding trip in 2 days, trying to get all this stuff done. So welding it on the floor. So now that we have our one side, the hinge side, all finished, tacked in, we're pretty much going to replicate this on the other side, except instead of it having a bottom mount, it's just going to have a top mount for a pin. So this will hold all the weight, and then pretty much the other side will just pin into it. So how close can we get to replicating this? So we got both of our mounts tacked in, painted. They're not perfectly symmetrical, but they're pretty good. Unless if you're looking hard, you're not gonna tell. So now we can start building the swing arm that actually connects the two, that holds the spare tire mount. Oh wait, I already did, look at that. Ha ha ha. If only it was actually that easy. So we got the swing arm all done, as you guys saw, even like test fitted the wheel. It looks cool. It works great. It even stays open at full open. Now the one problem is that even without the like 80-pound wheel on it, is it's quite wobbly. I mean, you can see it's got a lot of flex in it. Trust me, once the wheel's on it and this thing's open, like, it's not gonna fall off, but it feels like it could break something. We're gonna have to try to brace it. I don't know how we're gonna do that without making it look ugly on the outside, because there's not really anywhere underneath the bumper I can brace it from. There's a few places, and so that's what I'm gonna try. So we're gonna do that. If we manage to fix that, we can paint it, relocate the license plate. Probably not gonna make the gas canister mount yet. So we are already behind schedule. See, look. Time says we're behind schedule. So yeah, I gotta get to work. The only way I can think of fixing wobbliness, take off the bumper and weld the support from this to the body. Kind of right underneath there. There's no access to the frame from anywhere else, and I can't reach anything with the bumper on. I wanted to avoid taking the bumper off because it's just a pain, but here we are. this is our new barbell for the shop. It's, you know, a little bit less than, okay, no, it's funny, ha 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 ha. This is a Borne Offroad, what do you call this?
Awning.
Awning, yes, cameraman Kurt, awning. This is their biggest one. It's 7.5 feet by 10 feet. It's massive. And it's really, really cool. The way you set it up, it's super easy. But for now, we gotta get it installed. Now, unfortunately, UPS split the box in half and lost all of the mounting hardware. So we're missing quite a bit. We do have the awning though, and we're gonna make it work. It's got these tracks on the back here. I figured we just take some bolts, put them in said track, cut out a nice little thick piece of metal that's that distance apart, and just clamp it around the roof rack. I think that's pretty simple. It's not like this thing's very heavy. I mean, oh, it's hard to balance, but I can curl it, so it's definitely not heavy if I can curl it, you know? Don't forget, Finesser giveaway, BM Industries. Awning's in, nice and sturdy. I mean, the actual metal part's nice and sturdy. Unfortunately, we've ran out of time to do the ladder because my brother's flight lands in approximately a few hours. And as always, that overlanding trip was awesome. I didn't bother filming it because there's already 3 videos on my channel of those overlanding trips, so I just took the time to relax, hang out with my family and with my friends. With that being said, I'm incredibly happy with how the Sequoia is turning out. This awning, such a simple upgrade, but such an awesome upgrade. It's going to be so useful, especially at track days during the summer heat, keeping us in the shade, keeping us cool, and it's a super quality piece. Huge thank you again to Borne Offroad. But with that trip being over, it was time to bring the Sequoia back to the shop and see if I've built this thing right. Oh, it's so close. Glad my measurements were accurate. Well, let me know what you guys think. Is it sketchy to just extend your hitch a couple inches? I mean, it only needs to be extended like 3 to 4 inches. Otherwise, we could move the box back and swap to a motorized hitch level thing. So in addition to the Borne Offroad Awning, we also got a bunch of other stuff. These are 2 of their hard cases, which are just really sweet storage containers. They're interlocking, so you can stack them, strap them together. They've got gas struts, a seal, a drain. They're waterproof. This is just a bunch of stuff that I needed for a while for overlanding. You guys would say I don't need it for the type of overlanding I do, but you know, with the Sequoia that could change because it's a little bit more capable. But we have things like bungee cords for strapping stuff together. We got a soft shackle, so this is something we can tow stuff with. Wrap this around your tow hook. There you are. Tree saver for my vehicles that don't have winches, but you know, maybe one day. We got some heavy duty ratchet straps, which I used their bungee cords to keep all neat and tidy. This is something that we will hopefully never have to use, but is nice to have. It's a tow strap, 30 feet long. Got a tire repair kit and a tire deflator kit. So, you know, hopefully I'll never have to use this one at least, but it's got pretty much all the tools you need to temporarily repair a puncture on the trail. And this is, I think this thing was only like 30 bucks too. All this stuff is really budget friendly, but really quality parts. The main things obviously are the hard cases and the awning, but this is all nice stuff to have. Oh, here's something. Hitch tightener. This is before. Not really an issue, but it's annoying. You can hear the clanking. Oh, did you look at that? My hitch is tight in her. And that's pretty much it for now. They did also send me a set of their traction boards, which are boards you can use to get traction. Those were actually so goated. I used them every day for leveling out the Delica, so I wasn't sleeping, you know, at slants. But also, as we were leaving, one of our friends high-centered on a tree stump. We were able to use the traction boards to drive the car right out of there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I did hope to accomplish more, but building that swing out, way more time consuming than I had expected. In the next video with the Sequoia, we're gonna build the ladder. We'll mount the traction boards, finish the swing out, do some stuff with that. I want to build an external mount for more of Borne Offroad's hard cases, because I love those things so much. I'm thinking like off-center on the back, stack two of them. We'll build that. We'll do the radiator, timing belts, maintenance, and the Sequoia will be ready for the 2023 season. I know it's no drift truck, but I am very excited working on this thing. It's one of my favorite vehicles just because of how good it's been in terms of value. I love the Sequoia. Best purchase I've ever made. Dollar to use wise, it's incredible. I never want to buy anything besides Toyotas. They're so awesome. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want to support the channel, you can check out the merchandise, enter the Finesser giveaway, only a couple days left, or you can check out Patreon, where you can get access to exclusive content, exclusive merch, and some other cool things. See you later. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I could use some Mitsubishi traction boards right now. Want to get some B-roll of like me opening it and stuff.